Hello everyone. In this video, we will solve some questions which involve the power series. Okay, and we will learn how do we work on them. Okay, so as the question says, find the values of x for which the given series converges. Okay, given geometric series. So what we have to do? We know that a geometric series. We need to recall the concept that the geometric series, which is a r to the power n minus 1 and from 0 to infinity. It converges if r is less than 1 and it diverges if mod of r is greater than or equal to 1. Okay, so based on this idea, we will check for what values of x the given series converges. So let's first check the value of r. So this is x power n over 2 power n. We can rewrite it as summation n from 0 to infinity x over 2 to the power n. So this gives you the value of r, the common ratio, as x by 2. So we have our common ratio for this series that we denote by r as x over 2. So as per this rule, the series converges if mod of r is less than 1. So since this is a geometric series, because it is in this form, so we say that this geometric series converges if mod of r is less than 1. That's the absolute value of r. So r is x over 2. So it means it converges if absolute value of x over 2 is less than 1. Can we write it like mod of x is less than 2? So what does it imply? It implies that the value of x lies between minus 2 and 2. Or we can write it in the interval notation as minus 2 to 2. So during this interval, the geometric series, the given geometric series converges. Okay, let's look at another example. Again, it is a geometric series with the common ratio r as x minus 3 over 4. So again, your common ratio r is x minus 3 over 4. So we know that it converges if mod of r is less than 1. So that is the absolute value of x minus 3 over 4 is less than 1. So what this gives? This gives you absolute value of x minus 3 less than 4. Okay. Now, here I'll like to tell you one more result. Whenever you have the equation, you get this result in this form, it tells you two things. First thing is this value. It tells you the radius of convergence of this power series, and this power series whenever you have x minus something, so it means it is centered at x equal to 3. How you get it? By comparing it in with the standard form mod of x minus a less than r. R stands for the radius of convergence, and this a gives you the power series where it's centered. Okay, this is an additional thing that you should know. Now, let's coming to our solution, the value. So we have mod of x minus 3 less than 4. So what this gives you? This implies that the value of x minus 3 lies between plus 4 and minus 4. Okay, so solving it, what you get? Minus 4 plus 3 less than x less than 4 plus 3. Because this gives you the value of x minus 3. You needed the value of x. So what you have to do? You have to add 3 on all sides of the inequality so that this 3 get cancelled. So this gives you minus 1 less than x less than 7. So these are the values of x for which the given series converges. Okay, and you can write it in the interval notation as -1, comma 7. We are using the open because it's strictly tested. Okay, moving to the next question. Again, you can rewrite it as summation n from 0 to infinity, then x minus 5 over 2, this whole power n, giving this as r. So our common ratio r is x minus 5 over 2. Okay, so this converges if the absolute value of r is less than 1. That gives you absolute value of x minus 5 over 2 less than 1, which implies that absolute value of x minus 5 less than 2. Now, since we want the value of x, let's complete it. So, minus 2 less than x minus 5 and 2. Further simplifying it, give you x and then 2 plus 5. So, yes, what you get? 3 less than x less than 7. So, the values of x lies in the interval 3 to 7. Okay. Can you tell me what is the radius of convergence here? Correct. This R. 2 is the radius of convergence and this series is centered at x equal to 5. The radius of convergence is 2. Can you tell me here, like what is the radius of convergence? Yes, you can rewrite this equation as mod of x minus 0 less than 2. So this 2 is the radius of convergence and the series is centered at x equal to 2. Okay, this is an additional information. Now, let's solve one more question. So what you have here? Okay, first rewrite it. So because we need only power n, 0 to infinity minus 1 power n, I can write it as x power minus 2 and its power n by using the law of exponents. Okay. Now, since it's a negative power, and here so we can write this term as minus 1 power n and 1 over x squared to the power n to make the power positive. Now we can merge these two terms together because both are having the same power. So we can rewrite our series as minus 1 over x power 2 the power n. So we get the common ratio. Yes. What is r? Correct. It is minus 1 over x squared. Okay. Now, this common ratio, then it converges if absolute value of r less than 1. That implies the absolute value of y minus 1 over x squared less than 1. So what does this give you? This gives you absolute value of x squared greater than 1. If you take it on this side. Okay. Now, when absolute value of x squared is greater than 1, but it gives you the value of x. This implies that either x is greater than 1 or x is less than minus 1. So these are the values of x for which the given geometric series converges. Now, if you want to write it in the interval notation, put the points here. If you have 1, minus 1. So x greater than 1 means in this region and x less than minus 1 in this region. So you can write this in the interval notation as minus infinity minus 1 and here 1 to infinity. So You can write in the interval notation as x belongs to minus infinity to minus 1 union 1 to infinity. Okay.